So we all know why we are here, and for our friends and teachers online, we're gathered here at Open Hearts Yoga Sanctuary for the Lammas Celebration Weekend, and the retreat is called Unhex, Unstuck, Unfuck Yourself. And so I can't think of a better time to do the Kriya to end the 7th year suffering as our childhood really shapes who we are as adults. I cannot think of anything better to unhex myself with than releasing my 7-year-old inner child into love and freedom. And so for my teachers, I'm just going to show the classroom real quick, and then we'll come back and begin. And so all this stuff that you see up at the altar here, some of this is always here and some of it is not. A lot of this stuff is just for ceremony and the teaching of the other things that are happening this weekend. So we've got a full-blown Lammas altar behind the camera and in front of it. So in the way that we do, if you've never been to Kundalini yoga before, I'll speak to beginners, and I'll also speak to those of you in the room who are well versed in the practice. We begin by rubbing the palms of the hands together. Calling full presence, full awareness, and our wholehearted intentions into the right here, right now. Imagining fire warming up between the hands, fire flowing down through the arms, up into the chest, up from the heart, up through the head, down from the heart, into the belly, down through the legs. Fire so bright that it begins to extend beyond the edges of your skin, through your aura, until you are completely infused and surrounded by your own heart fire. Hands come to prayer pose. We take 4 long deep breaths in through the nose, sigh of relief through the mouth. Returning to the natural rhythm of breath as you continue to lengthen through your spine, pointing the tailbone to the earth, lifting the crown to the heavens, feeling the heart float effortlessly in between. We tune in today with the Adi mantra and the Mangala Charan. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo tunes us into the divine within. The Mangala Charan, Ad Gare Name, Jugad Gare Name, Sat Gare Name, Siddhi Guru Dev Name, is the protection chant that allows us to trust that all within us and all around us completely has our back, is working for us, with us, and through us. We'll chant each mantra 3 times with this beautiful music. And if you don't know the lyrics or the mantra, you can long, deep breathe and just let the sound waves soak in. Squeeze everything, all the muscles at the root. Lift that contraction and all the energy from your root all the way up the central channel, landing right in that big, beautiful brain of yours. And gently, slowly exhale. Release the hands down into the lap. And for a few more moments, we'll stay with our eyes closed, meditating, breathing, relaxing, releasing, and listening to the intention of this Kriya. Releasing suffering of the 7th year. Around the age of 7, give or take a year, children enter a developmental phase known as the age of reason. The age of reason refers to the developmental, cognitive, emotional, and moral stage in which children become more capable of rational thought, have internalized a conscience, and have better capacity to control impulses. This is also when we really start to solidify stories around who we are, such as good, bad, kind, stupid, helpful, smart, and what the world is like. Kind, good, friendly, scary, evil, lonely, etc. This Kriya loosens the bonds of those ego stories that developed around the ages of 6 to 7. I'll begin to play just a gentle drum beat for us. And the movement here to begin is simple. Bring your hands in front of your chest, palms facing together, about a foot apart. The right hand is open and the left hand is in a fist. As the 5 fingers of the right hand fold down into the fist with the thumb on the outside, the pointer finger and the middle finger of the left hand open up. The thumb folds over the ring and the pinky finger as the 5 fingers of the right hand open, and the Jupiter, and I'm not very coordinated, so somebody else who's more coordinated has to do this with me. So I'm going to explain this slowly and then I'm going to show you. As 5 fingers of the right hand open, the Jupiter and Saturn fingers of the left hand close down. And you begin to alternate, but you need to tuck the fingers into the inside of the thumb. Can everybody see that? Does that make sense? Okay, at your own pace or use the drum beat, we begin to alternate. Rapid movement, closing down, allowing this movement to become a moving meditation. Take your gaze to the third eye. Eyes are closed. Third eye gaze. The class today, letting you know each movement is going to be going on for several minutes. So when we get going, just allow yourself to drop into that moving meditation. Allow time and space to dissolve and simply let your body move. Last one. Inhale, apply root lock. Squeeze all the muscles that you're sitting on. Lift up the energy. Release the hands, let them rest. Take a moment here. We're going to repeat this again. At this time, it'll be in multiples of 7. So shake out your wrist any way you need. Shake out your legs any way you need. Get a drink of water if you need. Take care of your body. So, in a moment, we're going to inhale and suspend the breath and do 7 of these. That means 1, 2, 3. So we're going to make these quick because we are suspending the breath. So inhale, apply root lock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release and exhale. And this time we do 14. Inhale, apply root lock. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. You can move faster. 4. Count your own. When you get to 14, exhale. Shake your hands out. Move any which way you need. In a moment, we'll go for the last set. We're going to do 21. So I'm not going to count it. You're going to move as quickly and rapidly as you can while suspending the breath. Inhale, apply root lock. Exhale when you get to 21. Release and relax. Take a moment to meditate and just notice any energy swirling around. Swirl your wrist if you need. Our next movement has us bringing our arms up to a 60-degree angle. Your elbows are slightly bent and your palms are facing each other. Bring the arms down towards your rib cage, bending the elbow and squeezing the fist with 4 fingers over your thumb, and your thumb is tucked in. So last time our thumb was on the outside, now our thumb's on the inside. Keep your hands in a fist as you lift your arms back up to the original position and release the mudra, opening the hands. Inhale deeply and do this motion. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Third eye gaze. Inhale, exhale. Find your own beat or move with the beat of the drum. Inhale deeply. And that is the motion. Bring the hands back down and just relax and breathe. And now we're going to try this motion while suspending the breath. We'll do 7 of these while suspending the breath. And you can either move at your own pace or use the drum. Inhale, apply root lock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Relax. We're going to do 7 of these 7 times. So here we go. Inhale, apply root lock. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release the breath. Inhale, apply root lock. Suspend the breath for 7. Inhale, suspend the breath. And release. That's 4. Inhale, suspend, apply root lock for 7. Release. Here we go. Inhale, apply root lock, suspend the breath for 7. Here comes the last set. Here we go. Inhale, suspend, squeeze. And release. Between each movement, we take several moments to meditate and simply allow the energy to swirl and integrate in a new way. In our next movement, our eyes will be slightly open, looking at the tip of our nose. Bring your hands in front of your body with your palms facing each other like you're going to clap. Bend the thumb in and make a fist over the thumb. Now continue opening and closing, alternating hands, fingers covering the thumb, and then release while we chant HUD. Looks like this. HUD, 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 HUD. Keep going. This is a 7-minute chant. Gear up. Lose all time and space. Be present. HUD, 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 up through every chakra, all the way up the spine, and slowly, gently exhale, release, relax. Take a moment to rest. You guys have been cross-legged for a moment. Please honor your body. Stretch out your legs if you need. Take the thumbs and place them over the mound of Mercury, which is this little pad right underneath the pinky joint. Place your left hand on the heart center and your right hand over your left hand. Your forearms will be parallel to the floor. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Suspend the breath out and repeat the mantra mentally. Hud, hud, hud. Hold the breath out for 15 seconds. Inhale. Exhale for 15 seconds while mentally chanting Hud, 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 Hud. This is a meditation on Hud for 5 minutes. Third eye gaze, suspending the breath out for 15 seconds each time on the exhale. Exhaling Hud, 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 long, slow, deep breaths. Continuing in your meditation, the word Hud in Sanskrit is spelled H-A-R, but we pronounce it Hud and bounce the tongue off the roof of the mouth. Hud is another name for source or God, and it is the aspect of God that is the destroyer of all that is not helpful to creation. It's the natural cycle of destruction, of getting rid of the old to make way for the new. So as you chant Hud, Hud, Hud on your exhale, you're letting go and releasing, giving it up to source to transform anything old and unnecessary, anything that was weighing you down. Almost there. 1 minute to go. Exhale and meditate on HUD, the aspect of God that destroys for you, with no effort to you, what you no longer need. While holding your hands right where they are, inhale, apply root lock. Suspend the breath and slowly, for 15 seconds, exhale for the last time with HUD, 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 while slowly releasing the arms. HUD, 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 until all the breath is out. And take time in stillness and silence to rest or move in whichever way feels right to you. Next movement has our arms parallel to the ground, and we begin to gently flap our wings. The eyes are open here, and perhaps you find a focal point to meditate on. Perhaps you find something to gaze upon that feels good to fly towards, to fly into. Here, for those of you who are used to this movement, know that we are here for a while. You know how to manage this energy here. For those of you who are new, please stick with the fire for as long as it feels like a window and a threshold that you can cross. If you have crossed the threshold into something that's not manageable, take your arms down and rest, and then bring them back up when you're ready. We're going to continue to fly. We're going to close our eyes down and change the music for meditation as our flight continues. Meditating on the third eye. Meditate on the 7th year of life. Meditate. Travel back to the 7th year. Look, scan, witness, remember, concentrate. You are about 6 or 7 years old. Look at that 7th year and watch yourself. Keeping your arms straight, parallel to the ground, pretend you're flying. If you cannot physically move your arms and fly right now, envision yourself flying. Modify any way that you need. You are 6 or 7 years old, and you are flying. You are scanning and soaring above the memories of you at 6 or 7 years old. What do you look like? What are you wearing? Who is around you? Notice any pain, any tragedy, any drama, and from high up above, extract it like you are plucking a weed from a garden. more minutes. Observe your 7-year-old. Fly with your body and fly with your mind. Extract anything that's ready to leave. Pluck it like a weed from the garden. Third eye gaze. Almost there. Take one last look around. Pluck any more weeds. Inhale, apply root lock. And on the exhale, gracefully glide your arms back down. Rest, relax. Continue to meditate on the 7th year. Bring your hands into your lap with your right hand resting upon the left, palms up, receiving. Lengthen through the spine. Sit straight. Continue to receive and meditate on the 7th year. Think about the 7th year and replay every moment that you can remember. Look at it, read it, adjust it, even judge it. Concentrate. Who were you being? What did you see? Who do you remember? What are you believing to be true? Receive the information you need. Meditate on the 7th year. Inhale deeply, lengthen the spine, slightly chuck your chest in and draw your chest out. Suspend the breath. Exhale. Inhale deeply again and see your 7-year-old self and forgive. Inhale, suspend the breath, forgive. See the good and for the bad, forgive, release, and exhale. Several more breaths just like that. Inhale, suspend the breath, shine the chest out. See yourself and forgive. Exhale, release, and forgive. Closing this practice, coming to the end by beginning long, slow, deep breathing. And notice if you can just slow your breath down to even 1 cycle a minute. Maybe you can, and maybe you cannot. It's just in noticing. Keep slowing the breath down. We're here for a meditation here, for healing and forgiveness. And I know a lot of you are tired. We've had a big weekend. Textbook says sit up. Your intuition tells you whatever. If you need to lay down and that feels right to your body, begin. Deeply breathing, meditating on loving kindness and forgiveness. Slowing the breath. You can even use the mantra. Slowly inhale. All the way through Ramadasa Sase Soham. And maybe you suspend and hold until she begins to cycle again. guide some of you. And if you need one and you don't have one, please raise your hand. slowest breath you can take in. Suspend the breath for as long as you can comfortably hold it. And when you're ready, the slowest exhale into gentleness, into peace, into grace and ease. To wake us back up, we'll move into bear grip. Grip the fingers of the right hand and the left hand. The right hand faces, the right palm faces your chest, and the left palm faces away. Bear grip. Activate your chest muscles by pulling away from each other. We inhale, suspend the breath. Exhale, and begin breath of fire. Here we go. Keep going. Third eye gaze. Pump the belly, pump the navel, pump the fire. Activate through your bear grip. "30 seconds. Inhale, apply root lock, suspend the breath, suspend the breath, suspend the breath. Hold it in, squeeze up on root lock for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale. Hold your bear grip, hold your bear grip. Inhale, suspend the breath for 20 seconds. Suspend, lift up all that fire. Radiate the fire through your body. 10, 9, 8, 7. Exhale. Last one, hold your bear grip. Inhale, apply root lock. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And on the exhale, shake everything out. Shake it all out. 30 seconds. Nobody's looking at you. Shake everything off that you raised up, that you pulled out. Shake it off. Drop it down to the ground. Keep going. Keep going. Shake your whole body. Shake your whole body. Head to toe. Shake your head, your chest, your hips, your legs. Let go of anything that needs to go. Mother Earth has held us so gracefully and deeply and lovingly. Give her what you no longer need. And relax. Wherever you are, in whatever position you're in, take both of your arms and wrap them around your body. Give yourself a beautiful hug. We'll say the long time sun blessing 2 times. First for ourselves and then for all others. Since we have new people here today, if you could just repeat one line after me. Remember that as you say these words, this hug you're giving yourself, these words are for you. One line at a time. May the long time sun shine upon me.
May the long time sun shine upon me.
All love surround me.
All love surround me.
And the pure light within me.
And the pure light within me.
Guide my way on.
Guide my way on.
Take a deep breath into that hug. Hold yourself. Our hands come together in prayer pose, and we say the long-time sun blessing over all others. All beings are blessed without exception. One line at a time, repeat after me. May the long-time sun shine upon you.
May the long-time sun shine upon you.
All love surround you.
All love surround you.
And the pure light within you.
And the pure light within you.
Guide your way on.
Guide your way on.
Together we chant one long, loud, proud Sat Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Prayerful hands come to the third eye, and we bow Sat Nam to the room, the practice, and to each other. Sat Nam and Namaste.